Hey everybody, it's Jamie, aka the Bag Lady. It is Tuesday, October 4th, and what I have for you guys today is a sleepwear box. And as you can see, this box has been opened. I had to open it when it arrived. Let me tell you where it's from. It's from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. And I had to open it because I could just smell the strong perfume odor, and you guys know how I am about smells, and it was just like, nope, nope. So I opened the box, and the culprit was a beautiful, beautiful nightgown that somebody just heavily cologned themselves before wearing it. So anyway, I got off track. I didn't even give my schmeal about being a part-time reseller on Poshmark, ThredUp, and the Real, or maybe I did. I don't know. You guys, I'm still, just still not myself yet. But anyway, so let's get back to this box. Frank's down here wanting attention. So the first item is this really pretty, it's Gilligan and O'Malley, and I know that's not a high-end brand. I think it's sold at, I don't know, Walmart, Target, Kohl's, somewhere like that. But anyway, it's a really pretty piece. It's Gilligan and O'Malley. It's a double XL. The top part is like this lace, and it's not animal print. It's more like a floral print. And it also has a lace V-neck stretchy detail. And then the skirt is this satin-like material. And I swear to God, you guys, I washed and dried this, but I don't have a steamer, so that's why it's wrinkled. But anyway, this gown is absolutely gorgeous, and it's got a little tie back. It's just a pullover, long gown. I can't remember if it has, yes, it does have a slit. No pockets. So anyway, this is listed in my Poshmark closet. Next up is this sheer Victoria's Secret one size robe. And oh God, this has a perfume smell to it too. I'm gonna have to wash this bitch too. But anyway, what I liked about this particular robe, it's, you know, a shorter robe, but the tie is actually sewn on there. So for me, I love that detail, because I don't know about you guys, I am always dragging my damn robe tie somewhere, you know? So if I'm not stepping on it or something, and I know, yep, I should have it tied, but you know how it is. So anyway, this really cute black, it's 100% polyester. It does have a small run in it on the back. I don't know if the camera is picking that up or not. But yeah, this piece smells funny too. I'm gonna wash it. I didn't realize it. I thought I had given everything else the sniff test. Okay, that is listed, but I will wash it before I list it. And if that if the snag gets any worse, I'm not wash it before I list it. I will wash it before I ship it. And if that snag gets any worse, then I'll just take it down. The next item up, and I'm so bummed about these. It's these cheetah print satiny pajama pants with pockets, you guys, with pockets. These I think must have been part of a two-piece set, and the other piece must have had all of, oh, and I'm getting staticky from them, must have had all of the sizing and branding information in them, because I've turned these pants inside out and checked everywhere, and there's nothing. I know they're a big size, but honestly, I'm really just going to donate them, rather than spend time with measurements and all of that, because you know what? Then somebody's not going to be happy, and it's going to create drama, and I don't need any drama in my life. Next item is this really, really cute animal print. I don't know, is that a cheetah print? Victoria's Secret bra with crisscross detailing in the middle. It is padded and lined in red. It's not new with tags, and it's got like a little Victoria's Secret detail over here, or something. I don't know. I can't. Yeah, it's the Victoria's Secret logo. Anyway, so inside, this says it is the, and I love how they always put what their bra is, very sexy padded demi bra. It is a 34 double D, and this is currently listed and available in my Poshmark closet. And the last thing I got is this Avid Love 2-piece set. Damn, it smells like perfume too. Fuck. I wonder if the box got permeated and then because I threw everything back in the box. Anyway, well, I'll wash this too. But anyway, so this is Avid Love 2-piece set. It is listed in my Poshmark closet. I was able to find stock photos for this. So, anyway, not a great box by any means, but not a bad box. I think, though, I'm going to give the sleepwear boxes a rest for a minute. I may have one more coming, and I don't remember. But I'm not going to buy them. I noticed that they're available all the time. And I noticed that really and truly, you get better sleepwear pieces in the damn fun box sometimes, a lot of times, than what you do in the sleepwear boxes. So, anyway, taking a break from sleepwear. What I do have coming up is I am going to film a side-by-side of America's Thrift Supply 10-piece apparel versus the Goodwill Thrifty 10-piece apparel box. Now, America's Thrift Supply box, I believe, is about $10 more, so it's not necessarily apples to apples, but it's close. That's the next video I have coming up for you guys. I was able to score some purses, so I will have some purses. But here's the thing. I'm leaving Friday to go visit Zach for the weekend, so I may not have everything listed from the challenge box, just to let you guys know, because that's like 20 pieces, and you guys know I'm a slow lister, and I've had my head up my ass again for various reasons. So although I'm proud of myself. I have been doing listing every day, and I figured out the bulk share feature on Poshmark, which has changed my life. I'm now having sales every day, knock on wood. So anyway, wanted to talk just for a few minutes. I told you guys that I lost my friend. And so I did. I lost a friend, a person that while we weren't in constant touch, he made a huge impact on my life in times that I needed somebody. And anyway, for those of you that live in Michigan, you've probably seen the story on the news, and maybe you even saw me on the news. I know I woke up to myself last week, Monday morning on the news, hearing my voice on the news, and it was really, really trippy. But anyway, he was murdered. His 10-year-old son was severely injured trying to fight the attacker off of his dad. My friend's longtime girlfriend was injured as well. Their 5-year-old daughter, suffered injuries in this attack. Luckily, unfortunately, my friend didn't make it, but his 10-year-old son is showing improvement daily, and, he's still in critical condition. But he's critical but stable. So, and his sister, she's been released from the hospital, and it's my understanding that, you know, she's doing as well as can be expected with the situation. As far as the girlfriend, my friend's girlfriend, all I know is that she's in the hospital under sedation. So other than that, I don't know anything. You know, apparently this was someone that she knew. She allowed him into the home several times a week after my friend would go to work, because he worked an overnight shift for local news. But anyway, I'm not here to judge, and I'm not here to put an opinion out there. You know, all I know is my friend didn't deserve to go down like that. He was a kind, gentle human being, you know. And Cousin Debbie, if you're watching, you can, if you remember him, you can attest to it, because he was at many family gatherings. But he was someone I met in the mid to late 80s. We both worked at a bar together. He was a DJ. I was a cocktail waitress. We started dating. Y'all can figure out how that went down. We broke up. One of us had to go. I looked better in a skirt than he did, so he went. And you know, for reasons that I'm not even gonna get into, it was the 80s, it was a different time. You know, I had issues, and I started going down a very, very, very bad road. And probably 6 months to a year after we had broken up, he came back to the bar just to visit and see what was up. And he saw the condition that I was in. And he stayed till closing time. And he said, you know, get your shit. I'm going to take you home. You're going to move in with me and Dad. And, you know, we're going to pull you together. And that's what he did. He showed up the next day with a truck and moved my shit into his dad's house. His dad treated me like a daughter. And anyway, we did end up going our separate ways. You know, I got married, you know, met my first husband, and I got married, and, you know, Jim and I didn't talk for a while. And when I was going through my divorce from my first husband, it just so happened that Jim was going through his own divorce. And my cousin actually had kept in contact with him because, you know, like I said, he was a good friend. He, you know, he'd been to many family functions and whatnot. And anyway, so we started talking again and hanging out. And my first husband was very, very, very abusive. And like when I left him, I literally, like, he left for work at, you know, 5 o'clock in the morning. My friends were there at 6 a.m. packing me up. And I was on a plane heading out of state. You know, it was one of those deals. And so when Jim found out what was going on, you know, he was there for me again. He made sure that I didn't go anywhere alone. He picked me up every day and took me to work. He picked me up from work every day. If I was going out somewhere, he went with me. There was a time where I had to stash my car in Jim's garage to keep my ex-husband from stealing it, even though I had taken, you know, all the, what I thought were all the keys when I left. And I mean, anyway, this man was a guardian angel for me in more ways than one. And there's just no words. There's truly no words. And the last time I saw him, it was, several years ago. Um, Jim and I, Jim used to hang out with my my ex-husband Scott, that I was with for almost 30 years. Um, Scott and I used to go watch Jim's band play at, the local coffee houses, because back then, that was the big thing. You went to a coffee house and, there was open jam sessions. And so Scott and I would go and watch, and, we all hung out together. And, I don't know. And then, like I said, the last time I saw him in person was a couple years ago. We ran into each other at the local Meijer, and we talked for probably a good hour in the aisleway there. In fact, I was supposed to be opening my branch, and the girl I work with, God love her, she just went ahead and opened up without me because I was busy chatting with my buddy. But and we kept up with each other, through Facebook and stuff like that, and commented on each other's, different family events. His kids were younger than mine, and, so he had different things going on, like first day at kindergarten, and, of course I had Zach graduating. And anyway, it's just crazy. It's just, I don't understand a world that operates like this, I mean, kindness and grace, people, it goes a long way. Why do we have to act like animals and massacre each other, and, for stupid shit, But anyway, with that, look, I went off the rails, and I'm sorry. It's just really, really impacted me. And, my friend's funeral is this Saturday, and I can't go because it's family weekend, and I need to hug my son, So with that, I'm going to go, you guys. If you've stuck it out this long, thank you. Love you. Peace.